some exciting news for you, Vegas. Yes, yes, yes. Whitney's in the house. Whitney's in the house. She's in the house. But before she comes on, I want y'all to show some love. Give it up for, you guessed it, none other than New Edition. Woo! That was my rendition of New Edition. Thank you guys for not throwing apples, oranges, and peaches. But it would be welcome as long as it's fresh fruit. Thank you. There's too many homeless people in the world for y'all to be throwing fruit on the stage. But don't throw eggs either. Okay. So let me ask y'all something. How many of y'all came with friends tonight? You did. All right. How many of you are going home alone tonight? All of you should be. All of you should be. You should be. And if you don't go home by yourself tonight, something is wrong with y'all. And I do have a surprise. Drinks on. Gary in the back said drinks on him. Drinks on him. Oh, Gary, you know it's okay. You just embezzled tons of money from your company. Everybody knows it. They just don't say it. Drinks on Gary, y'all. Drinks on Gary. Drinks on Gary. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Hope there's no police officers in the house and no one you work with. Okay, Gary, thank you. Drinks on Gary. See, what about Gary? Give it up for Gary. 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 Y'all remember that Gary bought y'all drinks. So when he calls from prison, you can put some money on his books, okay? Gary, they got you, Gary. They got you. Take count, Gary. Ask the bartender how many people actually attended here tonight, Gary, so that you can see if they can each send you $2 when they take you downtown. Okay, Gary, no. Gary, don't get upset. Don't get offended. Gary, that's not necessary. Okay, so there is a cop in the house? Oh, I thought you'd see it my way, Gary. Yes, but thank you, Gary, for the drinks. Thank you for the drinks. Can we get rent paid, Gary? Okay, that's asking too much. Okay, I'm sorry, Gary. All righty. Guys, well, the moment you guys been waiting for. Give it up for Whitney! Wow, Whitney. Everybody's searching for Gary. People need someone to look up to. Not him. Never thought I'd find anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. You'll need all the help you can get, Gary, when they take you. Thank you, Whitney. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Can you do one more, Whitney? Come on, y'all, tell Whitney. Yeah, one more, Whitney. One more, Whitney. One more. Let's tell Whitney to do one more. One more, Whitney. One more, Whitney. Any attorneys in the house? Okay, let me break it down and get very detailed. Any legal attorneys in the house, not illegal attorneys in the house. Okay, well, 10 attorneys originally raised their hand, and when I said legal, nobody's raised their hand. Okay, so we see where we're at. Okay, this place is not safe. You know, it is truly not safe tonight, and it's not safe tomorrow night. John, what kind of bar are you running? I understand, John. I understand. Well, my tip jar is up here. It looks kind of empty. Tip jars up here, so I would y'all rather I just pass it down? I know you probably don't want to walk, you're tired from work. Okay, Susie, could you come and get the tip jar and pass it around? Y'all don't give at the church, so you can just put this in the jar and I'll take it to the church for you. I'll be delivering y'all's tithes and offerings on Sunday. Susie, oh, thank you, Susie. Isn't she sweet? Give it up for Susie. Give it up for Susie. She just joined the church. She used to be on the stripper pole. Yes, she did. She stripped her way to her PhD. She stripped her way to owning 5 retail stores. She stripped her way. And many of you in here are to be thanked for that. Oh, thank you. Oh, Tom, thank you over there. Yes, you probably paid for her first 2 years. Tell Janie and the kids I said hello. But you don't have money to pay for your own kids' college? You put Susie through college. Oh, go figure. Not my business. I guess I better go before I'm targeted, huh? Telling people's business. Well, yeah. That's what people do. They live their lives out loud and then expect everybody else to be silent about it. We can't be silent if you're living your life out loud. So it's not my problem. Not my problem. See, Gary, I'm getting ready to leave you alone because Tom is kind of pissing me off right about now. And I think I need to expose some things about Tom. Look at him. But I won't, since he paid for Susie's first 2 years of college. Tom, you were there every night. Yes, every night. Yes, Tom, you were there every night. Every night like clockwork. Like clockwork, Tom, you were there every single night. But it's okay because look at the outcome. Susie has her PhD. She's doing great. She's doing really great, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. Who paid for the other several years? Shane, do I see you covering up your face? Is there a problem, Shane, back there? Just go ahead. Y'all did something for the community. You put the stripper through college. Hey, that's something to be joyous about. I would think. Shane, your congregation should be happy. You're the senior pastor. You put this young lady through college. Jill, she should be happy. She should be happy. Yeah. She got a man of God putting the community through college. Okay. Well, I think my time is up. I think it's time to go home. I think it's time for you guys to go home too. All right. John, I just want to tell you, got some narcs in here, and the illegal stuff that you're doing in the back room. Yeah. They said that Victor down the street came in and cased the place last week and turned in photos. Yeah, the people in the middle, they're cops. Yes, they're cops. I'm telling you, John, they're cops. How do I know? Because my friend Tangie, her brother's other sister's baby cousin, has a donut shop down on 10th and Main, and they're in there every day. No, I don't live over that way. But when Jill is in there doing her Zoom call for her company, I see them in the background. That's how I know. Just go ahead. Go ahead. If I busted up your little ring, I like John. You coming in here unannounced trying to bust him for illegal stuff. It's not his problem. Thank you, John. I'll be taking a check for that information. Thank you, John. Tip jar still looking kind of light. Anybody else? Tom says that. Oh, thank you. Oh, Shane, thank you for filling it on up. Come on, take it over here to Tom. Gary, thank you, Gary. Tom, put some. John, I'll be needing that check in that tip jar. Yeah. And to the officers in the circle, yeah. Brad, your boss, the chief of police, that's my baby's daddy's other cousin's father. I'm sure your job don't really entail you into be drinking drinks and smoking crack while you're on the job. So I think I'm gonna need Susie. Yeah, could you? Yeah, she's coming. Set the tip jar over there, Susie. Thank you. Oh, y'all. So, oh my goodness, we couldn't ask for any better cops in the community. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Looks like I'll be putting some people through college too tonight. Oh, this is a good night. It's a good night. It's a good. Randy, hey, Randy in the house. Hey, Randy, come on down here. Come on down here, Randy. Why are you covering up your face? Hand me my cell phone, Vicky. Vicky, hand me my cell phone. Randy, why are you covering up your face? Why are you covering up your face? Oh, you wasn't. It looked like you was to me. You didn't know I was in here, didn't you, Randy? Didn't know I was in here. Mm-hmm. See, that's why I don't have a man. That's why I don't have a man. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want him showing up and I'm here minding my own business. Yeah, that's why I don't have one. I'm not trying to chase one either. Not trying to hunt him down either. You hear me? Not trying to get y'all to tell me his business either, so I don't have one. And don't think you're going to tell my business, because I tell my business before anybody else can tell it.